Have you ever found yourself in a situation where something just fell off? Maybe it was a friend, a colleague, or even a family member who wasn't genuinely happy for your success. You couldn't quite put your finger on it, but their reactions just didn't sit right with you. Trust me, I've been there, and it's one of the most confusing feelings to experience. Before we dive into today's topic, if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming Stoic wisdom. And if you find this video helpful, don't forget to smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Jealousy is a tricky emotion. It's like a silent current, often hidden beneath the surface, but powerful enough to erode relationships and disrupt our inner peace. The Stoics, with their deep understanding of human emotions, offer incredible insights into how we can deal with jealousy, both in ourselves and in others. In today's video, we'll uncover 10 signs that someone might be jealous of you, and more importantly, I'll show you how to handle these situations a Stoic way. This isn't just about identifying jealousy in others. It's about learning how to navigate these tricky waters without losing yourself in the process. We'll explore practical, actionable advice rooted in Stoic philosophy that you can apply immediately. The goal is to teach you how to recognize the subtle cues, the hidden signs that often go unnoticed, and how to respond with wisdom and grace. Let's jump right into the first sign, backhanded compliments. These are those remarks that sound like praise on the surface but have a hidden sting. You know the kind. "Oh, you look great for someone your age," or "That's a nice car. I used to have one just like it before I upgraded." It's like someone handing you a beautiful flower with a hidden thorn. I remember when I got a promotion at work, and a friend said, "Wow, you got so lucky." They must have been desperate. At first, it seems like a nice comment, but then you realize it's completely undermining your hard work and effort. The Stoics teach us to focus on our internal judgments rather than relying on external validation. Remember, a Stoic is indifferent to both praise and criticism, valuing virtue above all. When someone throws a backhanded compliment your way, it's a sign of their insecurities, not your shortcomings. The next time you encounter this kind of comment, ask yourself, does this align with my values? Is this person's opinion crucial to my virtue? By doing this, you take a step back and objectively assess the situation. You won't let their words define your worth. Instead, you'll anchor yourself in your own values and principles, which is a powerful way to maintain your inner peace and not get swayed by others' negativity. This approach helps you detach from the need for external approval, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. This leads us to the second sign of jealousy, downplaying your success. This is when someone tries to minimize your achievements or attribute them to luck rather than hard work. They might say things like, "Anyone could have done that," or "You just got lucky." The Stoics believed in justice and in giving each person their due. When someone downplays your success, they're being unjust, often because they feel threatened or envious. It's a way for them to make themselves feel better by diminishing your accomplishments. Imagine you've been training for months to run a marathon. You put in countless hours of hard work, and then someone says, "Anyone could do that if they had the time." It's frustrating because it completely disregards the dedication and discipline it took to achieve what you did. The Stoic mindset here is to focus on your own progress and your own journey. Their words are just noise, a reflection of their own insecurities. Don't let their negativity diminish your accomplishments or derail you from your path. Keep your eyes on your goals and stay committed to them. Remember, the Stoic virtue of justice isn't just about how others treat you. It's also about how you treat yourself. Acknowledge your hard work and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. By doing so, you build resilience and a strong sense of self-worth that cannot be shaken by others' attempts to diminish you. Another fascinating sign of jealousy is when someone starts copying your actions. This could range from imitating your style, your behavior, or even try and pursue the same goals as you. It's like they're trying to latch onto what they perceive you have. A Stoic is authentic. They don't need to copy others because they're secure in their own identity and live in accordance with nature. I once had a colleague who started mimicking my presentation style after I received praise from our boss. At first, I thought it was flattering, but then it became clear they were trying to replicate my success without understanding the underlying principles that led me to it. If someone is copying you, understand that it comes from a place of lack, not strength. They're insecure and looking for external validation, much like the person who gives backhanded compliments. The Stoic response here is to stay true to yourself. Don't get caught up in their attempts to imitate you. Instead, focus on your own path and continue developing your unique strengths. See their imitation as a form of flattery, but also as a sign of their insecurity. By staying authentic and focusing on your growth, you not only practice Stoic principles, but you also set a powerful example that success comes from within, not from trying to be someone else. Things can get more insidious when jealousy manifests as spreading rumors or gossip. This is when someone tries to sabotage your reputation by spreading negative, often false, information about you. The Stoics valued truth and saw gossip as a vice, a poison that harms both the speaker and the target. It creates a toxic environment. I recall a time when a jealous colleague started a baseless rumor about me, attempting to undermine my credibility. It was hurtful and frustrating, but the Stoic approach is to focus on maintaining your integrity, regardless of the falsehoods others might spread. Recognize that these actions are a reflection of their own issues, not a reflection of your worth or character. In all these situations, the Stoic way is to remain grounded in your values, not to be shaken by the negativity or jealousy of others. Instead of reacting emotionally or defensively, you approach these situations with calm and wisdom, allowing you to stay true to yourself and your path. By doing so, you protect your peace, cultivate resilience, and set an example for others of how to live with integrity, no matter what challenges or negative emotions you might face. Rumors have the potential to severely damage relationships and reputations. They're like mud being thrown at someone. Whether or not it sticks, it still leaves a stain. When we hear gossip, we should remind ourselves of the Stoic principles. Is this necessary? Is this kind? Is this true? If the answer is no, then it's best to keep it unsaid and unheard. By refusing to engage in gossip, we maintain our integrity and avoid contributing to the negativity around us. It's a powerful way to rise above the situation, preserving our dignity. Remember, it's our actions that define us, not the rumors others spread. Instead of getting caught up in the noise, focus on your own virtues and let your actions speak for themselves. This approach not only protects your inner peace, but also sets a strong example for those around you. It shows that you value truth and integrity above all else and are not easily swayed by the negativity of others. Another aspect that often arises is competitive behavior driven by jealousy. Some individuals turn everything into a competition, even when it's unnecessary or inappropriate. Whether it's trying to one-up you or constantly comparing their achievements to yours, it becomes exhausting. The only person we should be competing with is ourselves, striving to be better today than we were yesterday. The Stoic perspective encourages us to focus on self-improvement and to avoid engaging in pointless rivalries. Your journey is unique, and your only competition should be the person you were the day before. Let others focus on their own race, while you concentrate on your personal growth. This mindset shift helps to detach from the constant need to win against others, and instead direct your energy toward becoming the best version of yourself. It's a more fulfilling and meaningful way to live, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. An especially hurtful manifestation of jealousy is when someone takes pleasure in your failures or setbacks, a feeling known as schadenfreude. This is a twisted joy some people feel when others face misfortune. A true Stoic finds no satisfaction in another's struggles. Empathy is key, as we are all human, and face challenges. Imagine sharing a vulnerable moment about your own failure, only to receive a sarcastic comment or a thinly veiled smirk in response. This is a red flag, signaling that the person is finding pleasure in your pain. In such moments, it's important to recognize that their reaction is a reflection of their own insecurities, not a reflection of your worth. They may feel threatened by your success, and your failure gives them a false sense of superiority. The Stoic approach here is to respond with grace and understanding. Recognize that their reaction stems from their own inner turmoil, and instead of reacting with anger or hurt, try to cultivate empathy. Understand that we all struggle at times. By responding with compassion, you maintain your emotional equilibrium and diffuse the negativity. This doesn't mean tolerating disrespect or abuse, but rather choosing a higher path, one of understanding and inner peace. Jealousy can also show itself through excessive criticism, often disguised as constructive feedback. Some people are constantly finding faults with your work, ideas, or personal life, offering unsolicited advice or pointing out flaws no one else seems to notice. While Stoics accept genuine criticism that helps them grow, they also recognize when criticism is a veiled attempt to undermine them, motivated by jealousy. I once received feedback on a project that seemed more like a personal attack than constructive advice. The person didn't just critique my work. They criticized my approach, my style, and even my personality. It became clear that the feedback wasn't meant to help me improve, but rather to tear me down. It's important to step back and ask whether the feedback is truly aimed at helping you or whether it's simply an attempt to undermine you. Your value doesn't decrease because of someone's inability to see your worth. In such situations, it's essential to trust your own judgment and stay true to yourself. Develop a strong sense of self-worth that isn't easily shaken by external negativity. When faced with excessive criticism, discern between genuine feedback and jealousy-driven attacks. If it's the latter, don't let it impact your self-esteem. Instead, continue focusing on your personal growth and strive for excellence in all you do. The Stoic path is about continuous self-improvement, not seeking validation from others. Jealousy often manifests in subtle yet impactful ways, one of which is when someone consistently ignores your presence or downplays your achievements. This behavior might involve deliberately excluding you from conversations, avoiding eye contact, or pretending you're not there. The intention behind this is often to diminish your significance, invalidating your existence as if you don't matter. The Stoics emphasize our interconnectedness and stress the importance of treating others with respect, regardless of personal feelings. Even when faced with someone who is clearly jealous, a Stoic would still extend basic human dignity. This doesn't mean pretending to be friends, but rather maintaining a level of respect for their humanity. Have you ever found yourself in a group where one person continuously overlooks you or talks over you? It's a form of subtle disrespect that can be hurtful, almost as if they're trying to erase you from the social scene. However, it's essential not to let their behavior disturb your inner peace. Your worth isn't contingent upon their recognition. It comes from within, based on your character and principles. By staying composed and treating others with respect, even when they don't reciprocate, you are not only embodying Stoic philosophy, but also setting a powerful example. You show that you are undeterred by negativity and that you value respect and dignity above all else. At its extreme, jealousy can evolve into sabotage. This is when someone actively attempts to undermine your success, prevent your progress, or harm your well-being. They might try to take credit for your work, spread false rumors to damage your reputation, or even turn others against you. This destructive behavior is rooted in jealousy and can have serious consequences. But a Stoic would never engage in such petty actions. Our focus is on cultivating virtue within ourselves, not on tearing others down. I've heard of situations where business rivals, for example, actively sabotage each other's chances by spreading lies or poaching valuable employees, driven by jealousy and competition. This is the darker side of jealousy, and it can be incredibly damaging. If you suspect someone is sabotaging you, it's important to stay alert and document any occurrences, but you should not stoop to their level. Your response should be one of resilience and integrity. Let your success speak for itself. By focusing on your own growth and acting virtuously, you're not only protecting yourself, but you're also showing the strength of your character. The Stoic principle of focusing on what is within your control comes into play here. You can't control the actions of others, but you can control how you respond. By maintaining your focus on your goals and striving to act with integrity, you are demonstrating the true power of character and maintaining your inner peace, even in the face of adversity. Ultimately, the only real victory is the one you achieve over your own impulses and reactions. Another common sign of jealousy is two-faced behavior. This occurs when someone acts friendly and supportive in your presence, but behind your back, they talk negatively about you or criticize you. It's a form of dishonesty and betrayal, and it can deeply damage relationships. A Stoic values authenticity, and two-faced behavior is a clear sign of inner turmoil and a lack of virtue. I once had a friend who would praise me when we were together, but when I wasn't around, they would speak badly of me to others. Discovering this was hurtful, as it revealed a deep undercurrent of jealousy. When faced with this situation, it's important to remember the Stoic principle that what others say about me is none of my business. Staying true to your own values and focusing on your integrity is crucial. Don't allow someone's two-faced behavior to disturb your peace or cause you to doubt yourself. It's never easy to deal with such people, especially if you have valued a relationship, but the Stoic approach remains the same. Focus on what you can control, your own actions and reactions. You can choose to be honest and consistent in your dealings with others, regardless of how they behave toward you. By doing so, you are not only maintaining your own standards, but also setting an example for others. This is a powerful way to demonstrate your character and maintain your dignity in the face of negativity. In summary, we've explored several signs that someone may be jealous of you, from backhanded compliments to sabotage and two-faced behavior. Jealousy is a natural human emotion, but it doesn't have to control us or dictate our responses to others. By applying Stoic principles, we can recognize these behaviors, maintain our inner peace, and continue to focus on our journey toward virtue. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about understanding them and choosing how we react. It's about focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and judgments, and letting go of what we cannot. The Stoic path encourages us to strive for wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance in all that we do. It's important to remember that other people's jealousy often stems from their own insecurities, not your shortcomings. Your worth is not defined by the opinions or actions of others. Stay true to who you are, focus on your growth, and treat others with respect, even when they don't reciprocate. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences with jealousy. Please share them in the comments below. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to join our Stoic community. Until next time, stay virtuous, keep striving for wisdom, and remember, the only true victory is the one you achieve over yourself. By embracing these Stoic principles, you'll not only navigate the challenges of jealousy, but also cultivate a more resilient and fulfilling life.